Welcome to the most commonly asked interview questions for Microsoft Excel. Let's get started. The first question, what is Microsoft Excel? Microsoft Excel is a spreadsheet application which is used for organizing and storing and manipulating and analyzing data. It's developed by Microsoft company. What are cells? The area where data is stored is known as cells. Does each cell have a unique address? Yes, each cell has a unique address depend on the row and the column value of the cell. How can we add cell row columns in Excel? If you want to add a cell, row or column in Excel, right click on the cell you want to add. After that, select insert from the cell menu. The insert menu make you able to add cell, column, row, and to shift cell affected by the additional cell right or down. How will you format the cell? What are the options? A cell can be formatted using the format cells option. There are 6 format cells option: number, alignment, font, border, fill, and protection. What is the use of comment? How to add a comment to a cell? Comments are used by a lot of reasons. Comments are used to clarify the purpose of the cells. Comments are used to clarify a formula used in the cell. Comments are used to leave notes for other users about the cell. To add a comment, right click on the cell and choose insert comment from the cell menu and type your comment. What does the red triangle indicate on the top right of a cell? As you can see in the slide, the red triangle at the right top corner of a cell indicate that there is a comment linked to that particular cell. If you put your cursor on it, it will show the comment. How would you add a comment to a cell? To add a comment to a cell, you right click on the cell and choose insert comment from the cell menu. Type your comment in the comment area provided. A red triangle at the top right hand corner of a cell indicate that there is a comment linked to it. To remove a comment from a cell, you just right click on the cell and select the delete comment from cell menu. What are the charts in MS Excel? Charts are used to enable graphical representation of data in Excel. A user can use any type of chart, including column, bar, pile, line, scatter, and etc. charts. What is freeze pen in Microsoft Excel? Freeze pen are used to lock any row or column. Row or column will be visible on the screen even we scroll the sheet vertically or horizontally. Which are the different workbook protection types in Excel? There are 3 ways to protect a workbook in Excel: password protection for opening a workbook, protection for adding, deleting, hiding, and hiding sheets, protection from changing size or position of windows. What is the difference among count, count A, count F, and count black in Microsoft Excel? First, count is used to count cells containing numbers, dates, etc. Any value is stored as a number excluding blanks. Count A or count all is used to count any cell value containing numbers, text, logical values, etc. Any types of value excluding blanks. The count blank function count blank cells or cells with an empty string. The COUNTIF and COUNTIF counts cells matching a certain criteria. What is ribbon? The ribbon specifies an area which runs along the top of the application, contains menu items, toolbars available in Excel. The ribbon has various tabs that contains a group of commands for use in the application. This part is a ribbon. Is it possible to hide or show the ribbon? Yes, you can hide or show by minimizing and maximizing the ribbon or by pressing Ctrl F1. How do you prevent someone from copying a cell from your worksheet? If you want to protect your worksheet from being copied, go to menu bar, review, and protect sheet and password. By entering password, you can prevent your worksheet from getting copied. How to sum up the rows and column number quickly in Excel sheet. To sum, the sum function is used to get the total sum of rows and columns in an Excel worksheet. How can you resize the column? There are 2 ways to resize the column. One, to change the width of the column. Drag the boundary on the right side of the column until you find the desirable width. Second, select the format from the Home tab, and in the format, select how to fit column width under cell section. Click on this to change the cell size. What are several report formats in Excel? There are 3 report formats in Excel: compact, report, and tabular. Is it possible to make pivot table using multiple sources of data? If the multiple sources are different worksheets from same workbook, then you can use these multiple sources of data to make pivot table. How can you check whether the pivot table is modified or not? To check whether the pivot table is modified or not, you should use the pivot table update in worksheet containing the pivot table. What does the if function in Excel? If function is used in Excel to check whether a certain condition are true or false. If the condition is true, then it will give the result accordingly, and if the condition is false, the result output will be different. What filter should we use if you want more than 2 conditions, or if you want to analyze the list using database function? You should use advanced filter criteria, a filter to analyze the list or test more than 2 conditions. What are the advantages of using formula in Excel sheet? Formula makes it easy to calculate numbers in Excel, and it also calculates automatically the number replaced by another number or digit. It is used to make complex calculation easy. What is the order of sequence of operating mathematical operation in Excel? The order of sequence is written as BIDMAS, bracket, exponent, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. What is the use of lookup function in Microsoft Excel? The lookup function is used to return a value from an array. What is a macro in Excel? How to create a macro in Excel? Excel macros are a set of instructions that is recorded by the user for repetition purposes. It's created by the user for repetitive instruction and functions they perform on a regular basis. How would you reduce the file size? What is the easiest way to reduce the file size? You can use the following step to reduce file size. Find the last cell that contains data in the sheet. Delete all the rows and columns after this cell. To delete the rows, press Shift plus space, then press Ctrl Shift down on your keyboard. Rows will get selected till the last row. Press Ctrl plus or minus on the keyboard to delete the blank rows. To delete the column, press the Ctrl space and then press Ctrl Shift right arrow on the keyboard. Columns will get selected till the last row, and press Ctrl or minus on the keyboard to delete the blank columns.